When you're a child, you don't ask why things are the way they are. You just live in them. One day, when I saw that my mother's mattress sat directly on the floor, no frame, no headboard, just sheets tucked over the edges, I thought nothing of it. I assumed it was temporary, like the cracked linoleum or the flickering hallway light, that someday she'd fix it, buy a proper bed once life got easier. But she never did. We lived in a small 2-bedroom apartment just outside Chicago, the kind with peeling paint in the hallway and neighbors you only knew by the sound of their door slamming shut. My room was modest, but it always had what I needed: a desk, a chair. She worked late shifts at the diner, double shifts sometimes. Many times I'd hear the door creak open past midnight, her footsteps soft but tired, her body aching from standing all day. But every morning, she'd wake up early, make breakfast, and check my homework before walking me to the bus. I never noticed her yawns or the swelling in her knees. I only saw the peanut butter sandwiches, the tucked-in shirts, the packed lunch with the sticky note that read, "Be good, I love you." When I was in 8th grade, I begged for a computer. Not for games, just to keep up at school. The library's time limits were too short, and my grades were slipping. She hesitated because money was tight. But 3 weeks later, a second-hand desktop showed up on the kitchen table. It wasn't much, loud fan, missing a key, but to me, it felt like possibility. My mom said, "I figured you'd need it for school." I never asked how she got it. I used it for everything: homework, writing, even a little coding. It's what eventually got me into college, and later, the job I have now. But I remember one morning after that, I walked into her room by accident. She had just woken up. And for a moment, I saw her rubbing her back, sitting on the edge of that mattress on the floor. The way she moved, slow, stiff, like her body had been bearing something long before I noticed. I asked, "Mom, why don't you get a bed frame?" She smiled and said, "It's fine, honey. I like it low. Easier to stretch my legs out." It wasn't until years later in college that my aunt slipped up and told me the truth. That time when I got the computer was when my mom had sold her bed frame to buy it. She figured you had a future. She didn't need a frame to sleep, just a place to dream. It knocked the wind out of me. I remembered hearing her come home late every night, tired from her shift at the diner. Every time I saw her sitting on the floor beside that bed, going through bills, and how I never once thought to ask if she had enough. I called my mom, heart stinging. "Mom, you sold your bed frame." "For me?" She replied with a happy, calm voice, same as always. "I did it for you because you needed a future, and I just needed rest." There's a kind of love that doesn't announce itself. It doesn't look like gifts or grand gestures. It's like giving up sleep to give someone else a shot at something better. They live quietly beneath us, like the bed on the floor, until one day we finally lift the mattress and realize what someone gave up so we could rise. I spent so many years chasing success, thinking I'd earn enough to repay her, but some debts aren't paid in money. They're paid in noticing, in remembering, in telling the story. And I tell you now, if you ever had someone give up their comfort so you could chase a dream, call them, thank them, because the floor might be cold, but love makes it warmer than we'll ever know.